Okay, let's jump right into this deep dive. We're tackling a specific moment captured in a YouTube clip you shared.
Yeah, it's this exchange, right? A reporter asks a question, and we get a pretty notable response.
Exactly. And the sources focus on this reporter asking about something in a New York Times report, an accusation suggesting some kind of blurring.
hmm But what's really striking, I think, is the immediate reaction from the person being questioned.
Yeah, it doesn't engage with the blurring accusation itself, does it?
Not directly, no.
Oh,
It instantly pivots to challenge the newspaper, the New York Times.
right. The source clip shows them countering right away, asking if this is the same publication.
That, and this is their claim in the clip, got a Pulitzer Prize for false reporting on Russiagate.
And that's a really specific counterattack presented there. It's not just a vague dismissal.
Exactly. The response, as we see it in the source material, lays out these very particular points. First, that assertion you mentioned. The New York Times got a Pulitzer specifically for false reporting on Russiagate.
Which refers to all that coverage around the Trump campaign and Russia allegations.
Correct. And the speaker in the clip, they don't stop there. They go on to reference uh, a judge's ruling.
Oh, yeah. What about it?
Well, according to their statement in the clip, this ruling was against the New York Times for, quote, their lies about the Russiagate hoax.
Okay, so they're bringing in what sounds like an external validation, this judge's ruling as they frame it in the source.
Precisely. It links these things together. The claim of false reporting, the
Yeah.
Pulitzer tied to it, and then this mention of a judge's ruling.
And the conclusion drawn in the clip from all that.
Is that the New York Times might have to give back that Pulitzer Prize.
Wow. So the tactic, just looking purely at what's presented in this source clip, is clear. It's an immediate attempt to dismantle the credibility of the accuser.
Yeah, by pointing to these specific past events and alleged failures, using the speaker's own characterization of them.
So think about what's happening just in this interaction we're dissecting. An accusation comes up based on a news report, and the response isn't, here's why that's wrong, but rather, look at the alleged past problems of the organization reporting it.
Right. Specifically using those claims about the Russiagate coverage, the related Pulitzer, and the mention of that judge's ruling. It's all focused on the messenger's history as presented by the speaker.
It really gives you a clear snapshot just from this one source of how past journalism controversies,
Or at least how they're framed by critics.
right, how they're framed by the speaker in the clip, can be pulled into the present moment to question the validity of current reporting.
Yeah, it completely shifts the conversation away from the substance of the current report. It becomes about the track record, or the alleged track record, of the news source.
And the clip also had that brief mention, didn't it? Something about President Trump dealing with slings and arrows at Doge.
Yeah, and that some media outlets are the